Hello everyone out there. Welcome to another edition of Drawing Your Dreams. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. And we're talking about your dreams. We're enjoying the dream state of mind that is the other existence. It's celebrating the unknown that we never quite figured out. One can never really quite figure out. That is that we're talking about the dreams. It's kind of a close connection to maybe the other world and maybe life and death. There's sort of there are some connections there. I don't know if they are will ever be figured out, basically, and that's the beauty of dreams. And though so much of dreams can be kind of figured out, and so much same the case with life that can be figured out too. So it's endless. But it's an unprecise science. It's not like math, and so there are possibilities. There's a way to a lot of interpretations, and so we're gonna draw your dreams, and then we might make some note of what has happened to your dream, what's happening in your dream. And hopefully we give you a positive outlook on dreams. Let's celebrate dreams, people. Let's make the dreams let the dreams be our friends. Let them be our friend. Okay, I'm gonna try to open up the chat room. We do have a chat room here somewhere. That's a Sunday night. We're gonna try to do this every night. Since because of the sun goes down so early. And it's only 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 9 Eastern. But so there's a lot of nighttime that we're addressing, and this is probably, like I said. No, I have not said this, but there's a lot of night. It's a good time to get into dreams with the change of seasons and also with the time zone. All right, so give us a call, 818-528-4516. I'm going to try to figure out the chat room and call in, and we'll draw your dreams. Okay, let me see what I seem to be doing everything wrong at this moment. So let's go to my studio. There you go. That's a good move. Okay, we'll get this up and running. Read the chat room. Make sure someone's there. Maybe no one's there. That's always good. Okay, let's go here to videos. I wish there was a way to bookmark. Maybe there is. Okay, we're here. Open it up. Another couple of more clicks and I'll be in the chat room with the pop-up. Okay, just a second here. Just a second. We got a hello, Mr. Let's Paint. Cardo Green. All right. let's see if I can open up the pop-up chat. There you go. Okay. Chat room, I got it open here. You know what I should do too is post the fact that we're live. Let's do that. Let people know we're live. That's always good. Let people know, because not everyone knows. Not everyone knows. This is not a. You know, we are live right now. Drawing. Drawing your dreams. Okay, there we go. Post that on Facebook. Let's go to Twitter. Send a tweet. Okay, so let me get out of there. Pinterest. Just Pinterest. That's open. Okay, so chat room's open. I'm reading your chats here on YouTube Live. And here's how this is how it works here. There's a lot of maybe it's not so explanatory, maybe it's not self-explanatory, but this is what you need to do. I do have the chat room open. You can write down your dreams in there, but I'm not going to draw them. I'm waiting for you to call so that I can draw them while you tell me about them. And that's the game that we're basically playing. Mr. Let's Paint here on a Sunday. Maybe there's other lovely things to be watching than Mr. Let's Paint talking about dreams. But maybe we should. We might want to change it to a different time slot. I don't know. 6 o'clock was kind of working good. You know, I shouldn't worry too much about. No, I'm worrying. I'm going to worry about what's the right time to do something or not. Or I'll put some thought into it. Let's put it that way. Thinking is not always worrying, though it can be. All right, so sit back. If just there's Seth. Seth's in the chat room. Okay. So we're just waiting for you to call in 818-528-4516. I'm not gonna. There's no song and dance. I'm not gonna be offering you that here. It's on your prerogative. The ball is in your court. After all, it is your dream, and your dream you need to share. Well, if you'd like, share your dreams with all of us. Everyone likes to share their dreams. Everyone loves to tell you about their dreams. And so tell us here right now about your dreams here on the program, 818-528-4516, 818-528-4516. That's the number. That's a U.S. I don't know if you're out of the calling from the another country. It might be +1, I think, for the U.S. international code. But don't ask me how to make that work. But maybe you would go +1 and then 1-818-528. Because to call even in the U.S. to call 818, you have to go 1 first. So I wonder if is that an international? Okay. Someone knows, but that's not something that we need to know ourselves. I need to know. You need to figure that out. All right. Anyway, dreams, good stuff. We like dreams. Ironically, I thought that this is the day 4 of doing dreams, drawing dreams, and we've had some lovely dreams that we've drawn or drone. We've drawn or drone, and they've been fun, and really enjoyed talking to you about your dreams. But I thought that I would be then somehow, because I've assured you that that the dreams would be coming more fruitful, that you would remember your dreams because of our thinking about them here in our daily life, in our existence, breathing, thinking life. I don't know. Is it thinking life? Are we thinking now more so than when we're drinking, or dreaming? All right. Anyway, we'll just wait for your phone calls. Anyway, I have not been able to remember my dreams. I must be doing something wrong. Maybe I do need like vitamin B. I think I've heard that vitamin B you're supposed to use for dreams. Not really sure. Is the sound too loud? My background sound and then my talking. Can I get a feedback there? Anyone in the chat room? It's definitely crickets going on here. We just called and it went to voicemail. Damn it! All right. What the? I'm pissed off. It's stupid Skype, man. It's a
Why does it go to voicemail? That should not be the case.
All right, let me do a test. Shit. That's why we've been having trouble. It's a bit too high. See that? Thank you. Yeah, that's what I need your help, guys. I need your help. That just a bit too high. All right. It's a bit too high. I'm gonna turn it back down here a little bit. Okay. If it's a bit too high, I'm going to bring it back down to like 25% or something. Just a bit. Okay. How's that? I think that's very strange that the Skype was working for yesterday and the day before. Let me call from here. Okay, it works. Skype should work. There should not be a problem. Okay, call us at 818-528-4516. All right. I did lower the background music a little bit. Is it better? Okay, see, look at that. It's working. Here we go. All right. Hello, caller. What's your name and what's your dream?
Hey, Mr. Let's Paint. My name is Olio.
What's that?
And my name is Olio.
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 Okay, Olio. All right, what's going on over there? Yeah, give me a dream.
And I had a dream the other night. I was like at this rancher's house.
Yeah.
And I was like one of his animals, but I was a person walking around as one of his animals, and he had a lot of acres.
Yeah.
And then after after I was walking around, like, grazing and such for a while, then I turned into this grasshopper,
Okay.
like a really big grasshopper,
Yeah.
about the size of a cow or like a bison.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then after I turned this big grasshopper, then I started leaping across like the range, across the plains,
Yeah.
and I left across the plains for a while, and then just kind of flew away, and then I woke up.
And so this grasshopper was eating a lot of the same. It was also hanging out as a pet, or more as a pest.
I kind of turned free at that point in
I
my
see.
dream. I don't know,
So-
I didn't see the rancher or anything. So
Okay, so
after
you're
I turned into the grasshopper,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so you freed yourself as the grasshopper. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
And then here
Exactly.
you're just suffering as a just another cow in a ranch or whatever.
Mhm. Yeah. When it started out, I was just like a normal person walking around, and I wasn't grazing, I wasn't actually eating the grass, but I was just walking around.
Yeah.
And then, but I was like clearly locked up within like his like wooden kind of fence perimeter.
Yeah.
And then after I turned into a grasshopper, then I could like just bound off, and I was like the size of a full-grown cow or like a bison,
Gotcha.
and then I could just bound off across the plains.
Nice. And was the rancher upset when he found out that you were going to leave? You know that you left and flew away. Was he upset?
I didn't even really see the rancher again.
Yeah.
But I got the feeling of freedom. Like there was like the feeling of freedom in the
Yes.
dream, and yeah, I just didn't even encounter him after that.
Did he carry like a gun and all to keep you guys in line and stuff? Like did he have a
He rode
cowboy
a horse
hat?
around. Yeah, he rode a horse around, and he got an Australian cattle dog.
Okay, we'll get a horse in there.
And the
for you.
Australian cattle dog would kind of like run around with us.
Yeah, kind of. Those guys can be kind of annoying, right? The Australian cattle dogs. They're always nipping.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they nipped at our heels a lot.
Yeah. They're kind of annoying little obsessive compulsive characters.
Yeah, high energy, running around. They could just run circles around us, and if we tried to escape, they wouldn't be able to do anything to contain, or like we wouldn't be able to do anything to get out of there. They were just too strong.
Yes. Is there anything in your life that maybe you feel like you're being trapped in a sense, and you do feel like you need to be kind of like one of the Carradine brothers? What was that show, Kung Fu? Grasshopper. Did you watch a lot of that TV show, Kung Fu?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, well, you should look it up. And there's a very spiritual kind of Eastern Buddhist, maybe Hindu, something like that. But there's like a monk that is talking to David Carradine. I believe it's David Carradine, and I think it's the guy who killed himself, or supposedly. He's always being told that they're always saying grasshopper. That's the whole show, and it's not really funny. It's all serious and stuff, but that may or not have anything to do with what's happening here. But I think you're looking for freedom, and you're trying to break away from the monotony of life.
Yeah.
And so you flew. Hey, you flew. Now you were a grasshopper, mind you, but you did fly, and that you get special stars. You get special dream stars for flying, because that's a great high, a great trip, an astral projectionist trip, or something like that, outer space stuff, dream stuff, whatever.
I was wondering if maybe I'm gonna get lucky too. Grasshoppers are like lucky or something, or for some reason. Right?
I mean, I'm not sure, but you know, I think I'll just say it's a good dream. I think it's a good dream. You know, because you kind of go through the process of the sort of a crummy thing, but then you came out with a good part of the escape, and you know, that's good. Good times.
Yeah.
You had a good time.
Yeah, when we were walking around.
You don't think
when we were walking around like trapped there, like it was all like I don't know, like a cog in the machine, or like you're just one of the herd, and then afterwards, and then it was like, freedom.
Yeah, and so you could have, I think a nightmare could have been for you that you woke up where that's all you got out of the dream, but you stayed in the dream, and you found a way to fly out as a grasshopper. And I think you should watch some kung fu TV programs from the 70s or 80s, and get into your grasshopper.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Good. I will. Thanks for the advice, Mr. Hudson.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for calling in. Keep on dreaming.
All right. Thanks. You too.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, see, that's how it's done. This is how it's done, guys. 818-528-4516. Call in and tell us your name, and then tell me your dream. Tell me your dream, and we'll have some fun with it, and hopefully we will make two tails out of it, two tails and a face. Mr. Let's Paint here. Dreams! Dream time. We're having a good time here at the dream world. The outer, the inner, it's really sort of an inner dimension, isn't it, the dreams? Isn't dreams kind of like an inner dimension? Because it's not outer space. We could think of them as such as outer space, but really, it's inside. It's inside our, the dreamscape. That's sort of in our brain. Okay, let's get our next caller here. Hello, caller. What's your name and what's your dream?
Oh, my name is Rachel, and I had a dream that I was in my backyard, and there were rabbits, little bunnies that were running around, and I felt very concerned that they were running around in the yard because I have a cat, and I knew that if he saw them, that they might get hurt.
Totally.
Yeah, and so I, being very concerned, I started picking up the rabbits and putting them in this cage that was there, like just a wire rabbit cage, and and I don't know how it happened, but I guess there was a hole in the cage, and so the rabbits kept escaping.
Yeah.
From the cage, and so I was still very concerned because these rabbits were obviously escaping, and my cat was going to get them. So I kept picking up the rabbits and putting them back in the cage, and then I got stuck in this loop of of just picking up the bunnies and putting them in the cage over and over again.
Kind of, I when you just said that, it seems like that's the circle of life,
Oh, holy cow!
Yeah, that you just. I think that's what you're experiencing. The circle of life. The fish gets eaten by the bear, and then the bear gets eaten by the human being, and then the human being gets picked up by the alien, and then the alien discards the human being into outer space that ultimately comes back onto the earth. And into the sea, and then it becomes food again for the fish, and for the little microorganisms. Yeah. So it's kind of you just are just experiencing the sort of one of those round and round we go.
Oh, wow. I never thought of it like that.
You know that song? Yeah, there's a song, I think it's a heavy metal song. I think it's, I forget the name of the band, and it goes something like this. Round and round, what comes around goes around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who sings that, but I know
Yeah.
the song.
Yeah, I know. I remember the song too. I don't know the. I think it was. I think it might have been a one-hit wonder band from the early '80s. But someone in the chat room probably knows who that is. But yeah, so I think that's something like it. But now in the dream too, the rabbits didn't actually die, right? It was just sort of a.
No.
Yeah, it was kind of fun in a sense, in a way. The battle that you were.
Yeah. I kept laughing about it. I remember in my dream being like, just like, wow, I keep picking up these bunnies or the cat's gonna get them, and it was just kind of a funny loop.
Do you watch do you ever watch Benny Hill or any of those kind of like British comedic shows that there's always this sort of a slapstick kind of stuff going on?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It felt very much like the Three Stooges type of slapstick kind of situation where you're just running around. And...
Yeah, I was thinking Mighty Python actually also. Yeah, so.
Oh yeah. Mighty Python, exactly.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah, so that sounds like you had a fun dream in a way. Even though you're sort of upset because you're concerned about your rabbits, but in reality, looking at it, you were aware of the fun, you were aware of the happiness in that through the sort of absurdity of life, and I think more so than the circle of life, it's more the absurdity of life. Now that I think about it,
I agree.
Awesome, Rachel. Thanks for sharing us your dream.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call.
All right, keep on dreaming.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, there you go. There goes Rachel's dream. Yeah, I thought maybe at first that maybe I just we grasp at straws sometimes interpreting dreams, but that's what's fun about talking to the dreamer. And it's potentially there's always another clue that might show up that maybe we can change the interpretation, and midway through the drawing and just through the think through of what happened there. Okay. Let's see. Well, I'm not reading the chats here. What's going on in the chat room, guys? Chat's alive and well. Okay, we got Patrick in there. We got Emagopes Forever, Jordan, Golden Apples is back. Nicole. Okay, 818-528-4516. Call us in and tell us your dreams. And we'll be here till the top of the hour. As usual, we always have some technical difficulties. There's always something. Okay, here we go. Hello, caller. What's your name and what's your dream?
Hey, Mr. Westfaint, what's going on?
What's going on? Who's this? Who's this? You there?
Oh, I'm getting some ride time from the stream. I was trying to watch it while I was...
Yeah, you gotta turn the volume down.
I see it.
Get you.
Alright, so my dream...
Who's this?
It was crazy.
What's your name?
My name is Nate.
Nate. Okay, Nate. Alright, go ahead.
Alright, so my dream begins on the moon.
Okay.
I was wearing a spacesuit,
Yeah.
and I could kind of see my own reflection, but I wasn't myself. I think that I might have been Mr. T.
Mr. T, nice.
So I was commissioned to do some kind of program. I think the fact that I was Mr. T was irrelevant.
Yeah.
So I was building big, giant towers, and they were all interconnected by really thin, almost like the guy that climbed between the twin towers, like just, you had the tightrope between them, basically, but there are so many of them.
Yeah. And you say Twin Towers are involved in this? Yeah? You were saying?
They all kind of look like the Twin Towers,
I
and there were
see.
just tons of them. I was building a bunch of them all over the moon.
On top of the moon, sure. Gotcha.
And my biggest competition was railroads.
All right.
Were taking away a lot of the money that I needed to make all my towers and tight ropes.
Yes.
And the Monopoly Man was in charge of that.
Oh yeah, Monopoly Man. I think he's got a top hat, right, or something.
Yes, he looked exactly like the Monopoly Man from the board game.
Yeah, like a little tuxedo. Yeah, and he's just like having a great time screwing you over.
Yes.
And so he's got some. He's putting down tracks on the moon. He's racing against racing against you while you're doing putting buildings up.
Yes. Completely interfering, and I could see all from above in my towers, him below with the railroads.
Yeah. Are you involved in any? What kind of job do you do?
I'm a musician.
All right, and do you find that maybe you feel like there's competition with other artists, other musicians? That
Yes, I play the oboe, and
What's
everyone
that?
that plays the oboe
What's
is
the
extremely competitive.
What's the hobo?
The oboe.
What is
like
that?
in the band and the orchestra.
Oh, what's that look like? Is that a string or is that a horn?
It's kind of like it's a woodwind. It's like
Stephen
like
Winwood?
it's like the black flute, you know? It's like a
Okay, so it's a flute,
yes.
and so it's popular. There's only like 5 other people in the whole world that play it, right?
Yes, more or less.
Gotcha. So you're competing against these people for jobs and creative sustainability.
Yes.
Well, I think that's what's happening here. You're in your dream. You are, the Monopoly guy is sort of that, is truly your competition, but it's through, it's a work related dream, I think.
I think I would agree.
Yeah. Did you feel like it was a bad dream, or did you feel as though it was, okay, and that I can take on the world nevertheless, even though we got some asshole, that is competing against me and stealing all my mojo?
I think so. I think that's how I felt. Like it was
like it was-
competitive and it was tight, but
Gotcha.
like here I was on the moon, like I had made it.
Yes.
I was up high.
Yeah, you're on the tightrope of life, and you're making buildings, and you're dressed up as Mr. T, and who cares about stupid Monopoly guy,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Singapore
yet
is
he's
beautiful.
successful, and yet he's successful. He's building a railroad, and I think that is the I think that's what we could go away with in this dream, is that to celebrate everyone's success. As easy it is to be competitive and want to diss and put down your competition. It is. I think this dream's telling you to. We all get our goods. We all get our just due, or we all have our moment in the sun. We all have chances. We all have opportunities. Okay, Nate. Thanks for giving us your dream. I appreciate that. We lost you, I think. Keep on dreaming, Nate. Keep on dreaming, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Thank you, John.
Okay, there goes Nate. Anyway, I don't know if that's necessarily. We could have went another direction. I mean, he brought up the Twin Towers, so there might have been some other kind of connotation, obviously, with that. Obviously, a lot of times geopolitical. You ever like that word, geopolitical? I don't think people use that word enough. Geopolitical. Where are we here? Let's get this next call. Hello, caller. What's your name?
My name is Patrick, and I had a dream last night that I was driving to Las Vegas to go to Paintapalooza, and it was right after I got done watching you, so you were the head of the painting convention.
Okay.
And there was all these clowns.
Yeah.
And right before I woke up, the building started to melt, and lit on fire.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all I remember.
All right, so they're people dressed up in clown. Okay, Patrick. So people are. I guess we'll just kind of go with it. But we're in Vegas. What is Vegas? Kind of just looks like a. There's a strip, and that's about it. It's a pretty barren kind of landscape, as we all are aware of. Oh, there's like little signs for the various mega hotels and whatnot. Oh, there's a pyramid. They have a pyramid, right? I know that. Okay, so that's kind of Vegas, I guess. And then this is the Paint-A-Palooza. It's the Paint-A-Palooza. Pelosi. The Paint-A-Pelosi. Because I can't spell Palooza. Okay, and so we're just going to put a bunch of easels everywhere with various clowns painting, I guess. I guess that's what that was with his dreams. Kind of a silly dream. I don't really know what to make of it, except for dreams are always kind of weird, or they can be. Sometimes, sometimes you just don't know what a dream's all about, except for Palooza. Maybe that's how you spell it. Palooza. Paint-A-Palooza. Alright, let's get another caller here. Hello, caller. What's your name?
Hey, this is Josh.
Josh. What's your dream, man?
So, I had a dream. I was at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah.
I was with my friend Nico.
Yeah.
And we were chilling out, right?
Yeah.
And I remember this is from a couple days ago. And then this guy, he came in. He worked there, and he kept talking about donkeys.
Yeah.
So donkeys. So I saw some donkeys and whatever. And then after the guys with donkeys, like settled down, at least from what I can remember, there was this guy, another one. He kept talking about squids.
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 What the fish or the crustacean?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is another. This is now. Let me get this straight. This is another Dick's employee.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're talking about one guy's talking about donkeys, and another guy's got squids going on. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So.
By the way, my squids always look like octopuses because squids are kind of hard to draw, but they kind of look like octopuses.
Every time I tried to draw a squid, it usually ended up looking kind of like a cylinder octopus.
Yeah. I think squids get the raw deal in depiction purposes. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep going there, Josh.
So after that, from what I can remember, I was still chilling out with my friend Nico, and then we were walking around the Dick's Sporting Goods. It was massive. So we were walking around, and then we just saw a guy there, and he was like a hologram.
A hologram, nice. Just sort of. Woo.
I don't know how you would draw that.
Well,
but he was kind of like translucent.
Yeah. No, it's we had an earlier dream where someone was basically locked up in their basement as a cheetah, and they were tied to a pole, and then someone comes through down the stairs, and it's a light. It's sort of a light thing. So I'm kind of equating the similar idea.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So the hologram man.
Yes.
He kept talking about something called an omnitron, I think.
Okay, so the
It
hologram.
was some word.
The
It said
holograms.
something like omni something. Sorry.
The hologram's talking to you now.
Yeah, he's talking to us because we ran into him, I guess.
So okay, kind of like in Star Trek. There's like sometimes they will have a rock that will talk to people. Like it's just a rock.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy's this a woman entity. This
It's an entity. Yeah, it's not really.
Yes.
It's just like a thing.
Yeah, it doesn't. And so, did the voice, was it a male voice or female voice? You don't know.
It was kind of like androgynous, but
Yeah.
it could have been either or.
Yeah, it could have been okay. So we'll just.
They were talking about a device called an Omni, I think, prong. It's like a prong, like, you know, they use the prong thing, but it's like,
Yes.
there's a lot of them.
Yeah. Those are popular in outer space. You know, like aliens like that for probing. They use that for probing.
like Star Trek, right?
Yeah, for probing and prongs. They like that prongs.
Yeah, like prongs that use like probes. So
Yeah, prongs to probe. So this is the Omni prong. Okay.
So after that, you know, we're walking around in this Dick's Sporting Goods,
Yeah.
and then, you know how like they have like taxidermy stuff there?
I guess I haven't been in there actually. So.
Well, they sometimes, it depends on what Dick's Sporting Goods. There's
Okay.
a lot of them. Sometimes they'll have taxidermy deer.
All right. Okay.
And from what I can remember, the deer started a chat with my friend Nico.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
Did it have
the deer,
antlers?
he's talking-
Did it have antlers? The deer or no?
No, it was a doe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll just.
I would have remembered if it had antlers.
Gotcha. Okay, so this
Yes.
guy's.
So I don't remember anything this deer said, but I
Yeah.
just remember this doe was talking up a storm to my friend Nico.
Okay.
Then
Wow.
after that, we're walking some more, and then the floor. This is the last thing I really remember.
Yeah.
The floor becomes like it kind of like changes shape a bit.
Yeah.
It becomes like stairs,
Mhm.
I guess, kind of. I don't really know how you would explain it.
All right. So
And I remember walking down, and that's all I remember from the dream.
okay, so there's some kind of stair thing to maybe exit from this place. So we sort of have these overzealous salesmen at the Dick's Sporting Goods talking about donkeys and squids, and then also do you remember the talking fish? It was really popular. The fish would talk.
A big mouth doing that.
Yeah, and it would sing that song, "Don't Worry, Be Happy." I think.
Yeah, big mouth doing that.
Okay, so that's what that is, Big Mouth Billy.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that connection. You know, that this is a fun dream. Do you feel like this was a fun dream? Like it was like, man, I wish I dreamt more shit like this.
I think, yeah, usually my dreams are pretty lame. So usually I'm like on a beach or whatever, but this dream is like,
Yeah, this is
this is a very fun dream, I'd say.
Yeah,
I think I had a good day.
That was a good. I think this is a good dream. Now, you know, I'm not so sure. You know, the word dick, you know, of course, has a, you know, connected. We might sometimes think of a dick as being, you know, something that is part of the male anatomy, and so there could be something in play with that, because that's always obviously a fun thing or funny thing to talk about Dick's Sporting Goods, AE penis, you know, sporting goods. So I don't know if that has any play or not. And then of course this is kind of the unknown, you know. I think the Omni prong, you know, it's like a portal. And you know, this could be a portal where it's like, you know what, maybe you don't want to go into that portal, you know.
Yeah, I think that what I gathered from the dream, and I came to you for, you know, kind of help with it.
Yes.
I knew that it was a happy dream.
Yeah, I think so.
Respect. It was a fun dream.
Yes.
But by the end, when the floor became the stairs, there was a little bit of uncertainty.
Well, because all dreams have to have a way to get out. Dreams don't end like, the end and they roll credits. They have to find a way to get out of your mind, and the transition is always awkward and weird. So that's all. That was just an escape from the dream manufacturer.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
Well, thanks for sharing us your dreams, Josh.
Yeah, no problem. Have a great night.
Okay, good night. Keep dreaming, buddy.
I will. Thank you.
All right. Okay, there goes another dream for you. There's a lot of complexities in that dream for sure. I'm not really. I couldn't really make anything make one heads or tails out of it, except for it did feel as though it was kind of a sort of a strange, fun dream, if anything. We probably could have kept on talking to him about just going back and forth and, maybe sort of like chip away at the various elements within this dream, because there are like 6, 7, 8 different things going on there. So, well, you're watching Drawing Your Dreams. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint, and it's a Sunday night. And so we're happy to draw your dreams. Just let you know. 818-528-4516. Just give us a call, 818-528-4516. We still got about a good 15-20 minutes maybe to call in, and we'll draw your dreams for you. If you want to watch some of the other episodes, this is the 4th day in a row. We will be continuing on for the near future. This is a good time for me to do it, roughly at 6 o'clock, and so for a good solid hour. Maybe we go a little longer if there's any groundswell of callers coming in to share their dreams. We do like to tell you that it is fun, beneficial, rewarding, all those kind of things to jot down your dreams and write them down. It's a fun thing to do. Sometimes it can be time consuming as you get further into it, but if that's the case, then drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's a hot potato, and move on, and just forget about your dreams for a while. But every once in a while, they can be the clue, these dreams, and maybe more times than not, they have nothing to do with your day in and day out operations here in the waking life, but they can, if you keep a slight window, just keep a window to your dreams, just a crack. Doesn't have to be fully open. Just keep an eye on. Just kind of glance over there and say, wait a second, that was kind of a weird dream. And maybe write it down. Hey, let's take a call here. Let's get another call here. Hello, caller. What's your name? We lost. Let's take this person here. Hello, caller. What's your name?
Hello.
Hi, Pat.
Yeah, hello.
Okay. That's not a real call. 818-528-4516. If you can call us, we'd love to talk to you about your dreams. What if you can't remember or don't dream, says James. Well, like I said, keep a crack open. Keep a crack open to the dream world. Alright, let's take this call here. Hello, caller. Who's this? I'm sorry? Okay. You got a real bad connection. So anyway, James, yeah, just keep a crack open. Keep an idea. Play with the ideas. It's of the dreams. And you know, you can dream in real life too, or not real life, in awake mode life. Let's see who this is. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Hello, this is Evo. I'm Josh's friend.
Evo? This is Evo?
Nico.
Oh, Nico. Okay, Nico. Can we draw your dream, Nico? Yeah?
So I had this dream when I was about 8 years old. And I remember I was in a field, and the only thing I remember was there are zombies everywhere.
All right.
And this old man hands me a gun, and he says, "You have to kill them. You're the chosen one."
Okay.
And the gun I quickly discovered was shot chocolate balls about 10 centimeters in diameter each.
All right.
And the zombies just sort of melted at the touch.
Okay. Nice. So
And, yeah, they just kept melting, and I just kept shooting
yeah.
until my arm got tired, and I went back to the old man, and I said, "Well, my arm's tired. I can't shoot anymore, old man." And
Right.
the old man says, "That's fine. I'll do it for you." And he takes the gun,
Yeah.
and he starts shooting, but the zombies don't melt anymore. They just keep on coming. And at
Okay.
that point, I started to feel kind of sad because, because I was the only one who could melt them.
Yes.
And I suddenly see my parents' bed, and my parents are there, and he's my dad's there. My dad's in bed, and my mother,
Okay.
and they want me to climb to bed because this is all just a bad dream, according to them.
Okay.
But
So
the zombies seem so real that
in the dream, your parents in bed are asking you to join them in bed.
yes,
So it's a sort of a threesome of the three of you in bed. How old?
well, I was 8 years old. I wouldn't consider it a threesome.
Yeah. Okay. So I was wondering how old you were when you were a kid. So is this a present day dream, or was it a dream you had when you were 8 years old?
I was 8 years old when I had this dream.
When you had this
it
dream.
burned into my memory.
Okay. Wow. So this
Yeah.
is okay. All right. That's yeah. Okay. Now, yeah. No, I didn't. I if it was something that was the dream, if you were in bed with your parents at an older age, then there might have been some strange psychological, sexual thing going on. But no, this is totally innocent.
Right.
I agree. Okay, so let's not go that route on the thought process.
No, please don't.
because when you're young, that happens. You possibly could, slip in bed with your parents and be scared and ask for some help, maybe for support.
Right.
And who's this old person now? We don't know who that old person is.
Just an old. I might have seen off the street once, but I don't know who he
Just
is.
some old guy, huh? But he couldn't do it. His mojo was not working. His gun was not stopping these zombies. Well, so you were having this dream. Do you feel like sometimes you are in positions where what you are able to do, other people cannot do, or in particular, older people cannot do, but you're able to, melt the ice with the Bunsen burner, and whereas the old guy can't do it, or you can turn the knob on the gumball machine to get the gumballs, whereas the old man can't. Yeah, you probably experienced that a lot in life, these kind of instances. You're just aware of of life, where your parents are, your support unit. They're there to protect you and all. But then you're seeing how maybe the theme here tonight, the cycle of life, and whereas that this older person is probably you at the end of life, where say your blanks don't shoot no more, as they say. But because of your age, you're not having a sexual kind of. Maybe this is the beginning of your awareness of sexuality, because you're 8 years old. Maybe you kind of learn. You're learning about stuff, and so maybe the innocence of the chocolate balls, because I think guns and shooting and also has a possibly in a dream could mean that there's something about the sexuality of a man or something. What do you think? Is that going to solve it for you? Did we lose you? You still there? Nico. We lost Nico. Josh Bell says that he sees it as an Oedipus complex. Okay. Thank you, Nico, for the dream. That's a fascinating dream. Like I said, I am not qualified to actually decipher your dreams, but I'm doing my best. And we are trying to celebrate dreams here on the show, and try to make your dreams come true, and make them happy, make them some happy ass dreams. But I think that's just sort of the cycle of life, ultimately, again, that I'm seeing. There's a lot. There's sort of the bad element of life. There's a lot of bad stuff in life. You're able to shoot it down, maybe. It doesn't have to be sexual, but just physicality-wise, your physicality is, you lose it as you get older, obviously. You can't play in the NFL, when you're 80 years old. Hello, caller. What's your name? And what's your dream? Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
Who is this?
Okay, I think we got the wrong number. Call in 818-528-4516. I'm Mr. Let's Paint. And we just have a few more minutes left to draw your dreams. All right. Dreams. Dreams are a good thing. If one does not dream, even though you're not, able to remember your dreams, if you're not able to remember your dreams, which, like I've mentioned today, I'm not able to remember my dreams at the moment, ATM. But the more we talk about dreams, the more we keep that little window open to dreams. Keep a crack open, and you'll be, lo and behold, your dreams will become a reality, and you'll be able to remember them, at the very least. But in real time, dreams are also, the dreams that you have in the waking life. Those are good times too, and to possibly incorporate the dream state within your waking state may be a benefit to you, and I recommend we should all explore that thought. And with that, my friends, I bid you a good night and pleasant dreams. I'm Mr. Let's Paint. Thanks again for being here. We'll be on again tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Tell your friends. Good night. Bye-bye.